on the last video.
I think I just fucked a couple of people, actually.
The adventure continues.
Alright, how's it going, everybody? So I pre-generated, just randomly, 16 different characters, because we have quite a few named characters in here, and frankly, there's nothing stopping me from literally making 100 characters on standby, from what I know, in this game. So if I end up wanting to make, like, another named character for somebody in the chat to be able to, you know, throw into the game and shit, then cool. You'll notice that there's a lot of purple hair down here. I don't know why, but all of the better looking characters and the better named characters all had fucking purple hair for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, we have all of these 16 characters to work with. This should put 4 people across all 10 departments by the end of the game and give us plenty of people to work with. So we'll be able to mob the shit out of people. Plus I can always just pull people out as well later on down the line. It'll just be easier to have more staff, unlike the first time around when I was on day 47. So that should prevent that. And my goal is I'm just going to wind up filling these areas up with people and just work on them, essentially. Anybody that we don't need, we can put into one area and just work on them over time. But I also don't want to overload myself with too many people at the current moment. So right now, I want to make sure that everybody that's in here is properly geared, and then we can work on these characters. So that being said, what do we have to work with here? I mean, honestly, Eric can just be a combat character anyway and not so much work on his temperance. But I would like to get his temperance up to 5. So I'll be right back in a moment, folks, just to make sure that I have everything set up for the day, and then the next time that we jump into this, we'll be good to go. Alright, and I think this is what I'm going to work with right now. So, got a pretty decent spread on everybody. And that'll do. We'll start working on these people probably tomorrow. I think I'm going to work on getting everybody else's stats that I can in training for this day. Or just like a couple of tying up loose ends here with people. And then after that, I don't really know, honestly. So I just want to make sure that everybody that I have that I've been working on right now is up to par. Holly kind of needs everything all around the board right now. But that can be done at a later date. I mean, I even need a little bit of justice myself, so I mean, everybody here needs a bit of work here and there on something. I mean, fuck, even Nui, the absolute unit, you could use a little bit of SP right now. So my apologies, guys, if you were wondering why, even though I have all this crazy amounts of time now versus the normal, and why you had to wait almost a fucking week for me to be able to put something new up. But, I've been playing Phantasy Star Online 2 incredibly religiously, and it's been almost a problem. It is borderline a severe drug addiction at this point. It is a very good MMO game. I've been loving every second of it. So that's why I haven't been doing anything with my channel recently. So I need to figure out where I'm putting everybody in training team right now. Heather can pretty much just lock down the top floor herself. And then you can pretty much lock that down yourself. So there you go. And there we go. Spread achieved. Okay, so our rotation for today. I got everybody moving around at the moment. So fuck it, we'll just hit play. I have Eric moving in here for attachment work in control team. Schadenfreude is being worked on by Kodo. Sebastian is going in here for attachment work consistently. We have... Who are you again? You are Brooke. Brooke is going into the bloodbath for attachment work as well, who will then be moving over to the Dreaming Current, who is going to be worked on by Mary, who has a maximum temperance at the current moment, therefore should be able to fucking blow this one away. Even has good armor for it as well. And then X is going to work with the Snow Queen, while Nui just does her thing. And then this should all just work off pretty well without a hitch. So long as I don't keep releasing fucking... yeah. Anybody who's paying attention at this part, depending if I keep the fucking cut in here, that's another part too. If you guys could let me know, because it's really important for the quality, I would like to know if my voice sounds staticky to you guys. I've realized that my audio quality as a whole is kind of degraded over time, and I cannot tell if that's my actual speakers doing it, or if my microphone just kind of sounds staticky or something. Now, maybe I need to fuck something around with the settings to be able to figure that out, but it doesn't sound like it used to once upon a time, and I don't know why that is. I'm trying to get down to it, but I haven't had much luck recently, mostly because I haven't really looked too deeply into it, but let me know, guys. I would like to know what things sound like on your end when it comes to my videos, both the game audio and my audio. If you could tell me if that sounds staticky or whatever the case is. Because it kind of sounds like poop to me. And I don't know why. That was exactly what I was aiming for Bass, so he has a very good work success now. He can move into the Dreaming Current and work on his HP. Yeah, Brooke at pretty fucking decent temperance as well. I might just have Bass do his justice first, to be honest with you, and then send Brooke down to the Dreaming Current. And then, yeah, Kodo's good to go. He's almost capped. Mary's fucking capped, though. Holy shit. Oh, Mary's capped because I had Mary work on Temperance in the current room and not Instincts, so that was a waste of a day, but that's fine. That's unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna need to have Mary do something else then. Alright, we need to staff that other department now. Kodo is going to be the head. So now that Mary is, like, incredibly stacked out on everything right now, Mary should work on, I think Mary should work on Star Baby, actually. No, Mary should not work on Star Baby. Mary should work with something more difficult, but what are you? Mary could be good in that room, depending. I'm gonna send Mary downstairs, I think. No, I'm not. We could put some new bloods in here, too. Yeah, we're gonna do that, actually. We're definitely going to do that. So, who do we have to work with here? I do like Kana. Kana is adorable looking. Nebular Star, you're also gonna go into this room. And I'll send Hambone downstairs. And we'll send just 2 more people upstairs just for good measure, so... I don't even know how the hell you pronounce Fire Ends, but I guess that's it. And then Reno in here. Now let's gear him up. Most important thing to me, honestly, is just protection, really. So, yeah, a nice well-rounded outfit is always good, like Ecstasy or... That's good until they do black damage. This is a Temperance 3. That's a really good outfit, actually. They're just not great with pale damage, which, I mean, not really an issue right now. Not Spore, yeah, Ecstasy's fine. If it's ranged, then that should be fine. I think this is a staff. I want to find out if Moonlight is a staff. I really do. So, that's more of a testing thing. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's continue on with the day. That is adorable. That's what it is. So probably incredibly deadly. We're going to send you in for insight work and find out what you do. Insight seems to work pretty well. Well, it looks like we have another VAV that works really well with insights. Oh, what was that? I'm going to a guess it's not bad because it was a good work. We'll receive a blessing. Could only do suppression work. Also, thanks to the blessing, red, white, and black damage dealt to blank reduced in half. However, pale is doubled. Okay. So far, I'm not seeing anything super detrimental yet. I see the problem, actually, if this is going to work out the same way that I think it is. No, he can't do any more work on it, so... Got it. I mean, Hambone can go in there. I don't remember what damage she did, but we'll find out. And, Nui, control that train for me if you could. Okay. Blessing dissipated when the person died or became panicked, and after the blessing disappeared, a new employee was able to receive the blessing. Oh, we're already done with tips. When they are panicked, the original abnormality escapes the containment unit. Alright. That's not bad. I wonder if it's a non-escape abnormality, though. Just called Magical Girl. Huh. Weird. And it is a non-escape until the blessing is off of somebody, so... Good to know. Was it Mary? It was Mary. I'm Mary. I'm Mary. If y'all don't know what that is, that's from an RPG horror. Yeah. It's kind of terrifying, actually, when it was in there. You have beautiful egos, by the way. A sword sharpened by tears. That's beautiful. Like, I love those egos. We'll find out what they do, absolutely, because I do intend on getting them by the end of the day. Alright, threw me off a little bit there. Thank God that we didn't get steamrolled over by the fucking freight train. Heal everybody in the department. I think that was everybody all across the facility, actually. Damn, dude, that's really close to every single one of these. I didn't mean to double-click that, but I guess I sure as hell double-clicked it. And we're good. End of day 31. Yep, there we go. Over 100 justice. Perfect. I just need to get my justice up a little bit and we're good to go. Kodo's pretty much up to speed now too, which is good. Just need a little more fortitude on him. And then Mary just needs to get that damn justice up, and then Prudence is a joke after that point. Mary can take the bottom floor. So it looks like Mary's on Schadenfreude duty for the next day. I know what this is, and I might just grab it because I know that it's not dangerous. But at the same exact time, it's like, I want to be a whore for egos right now. But I feel like we have plenty of VOV egos to go around. I don't think that I need any more. I feel like we have a very good amount of them to have pretty much everybody in the facility using VOVs. And I'm not going to be having everybody fighting anybody anyway. So, I don't know, like... We'll grab it for now, and then I'm going to total up all of the armors and shit that we have. Because even if they don't have all the best weapons, at least if I can guarantee people's protection enough, then we're in a good spot. But, like, between Little Prince and a few of the other VOVs we've been getting in this run, especially the damn bird, I think we have a lot of VOV armors. We've pulled quite a few VOVs that have 3 to 4 armors that we can get, which is baller. So if we go to suits, 10, 11, 13, 15, 19, 22, 26, 28, 31, plus 7. So almost 40 VOV suits. We're getting there, but we're not there. So I do need a few more VOVs by the end. If I want to get everybody wearing... No, actually, we don't. Because we have a ton of A-lifts. So I am not in need. I can fill every slot in the department right now, so long as it is... Because I think it was, what, like 37 total VOVs? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have enough A-lif and VOV suits to give everybody an A-lif and a VOV right now. And I think we have more A-lif weapons than we have VOV weapons. So... literally, we can have everybody wearing a VOV and above right now. I have enough shit. Though Magic Bullet's kind of poop, so whatever. I think we have enough, like, gold rushes and everything else there to be able to go around. So I'm not really overly worried, but it looks like we have more VOV weapons, too, on top of it than VOV suits. A lot more 3s and 4s I was seeing in there. So, yeah, we basically have everybody, like, stacked out right now. So I'm going to go in here for one more day, guys. I know exactly what that one is. And I got to remember how to deal with it, but I think I know how to deal with it. Mary is on Schadenfreude. you need to work with the bloodbath on instinct. So that's 3. And then somebody was going down here to work with the current. Who was it? It was actually you. I take it back. So you need to get your ass over there. And you know what? Chelsea's right there, so I'm not too worried. We'll just have you work on instinct in there. So that's 3. And then Brooke is on insight here. And then that is our rotation. Perfect. Once Hambone gets out of there, Kodo should be good to work with it. And we only really need to do one more work anyway, so there we go. Night of Despair. Complete. And then as for you, Kana... fuck. Is it instinct and then repression? I forget. We'll find out. Worst comes to worst, Kana gets hurt. Alright, so it's not instinct. Definitely not instinct. It might be attachment. Well, she's not in pain at the moment, so that's good. This one, if you don't know what I am doing right now, I should have waited. Oh well. Nui, do your thing. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm doing here, what you're supposed to do... You work with it once, and I don't remember what the goddamn work is you're supposed to do with it, so we're gonna try Insight now. It is Insights. And once you do that work, you'll see that it is damaged afterwards. It is dablaged. So you have to do a repression work, otherwise it kills the employee that goes in. She is not doing the thing, so we're just gonna do that. Showed the best result. Oh, you do repression first. Yep, that's what it is. So you do a repression work first, and then you do something else. So this actually is really easy repression increase. Good. We don't really seem to have enough of those in this facility. I haven't seen Durbro yet, so he used to be my go-to working on people's repression work. Already a pendant, though, dude. Look at that, Loki. Lucky as a motherfucker. Compared to how Starbaby has been with fucking pendants lately and how stingy, that is a good thing. Yeah, Insight is the best, then. Yeah, see how it's like in pain? Yeah. It'll murder the shit out of the next employee that goes in there and does another repression work. So. Perfect. Day is now complete. We'll buy all the ego gifts that we can. We just need 40 more PE boxes from that, and we're good to go. Perfect. 100 fortitude on Sebastian. Just need some prudence now. Perfect. Yep, 100 prudence. So you're pretty much good to go. You're going to be on Schadenfreude the next day. Loki has a 5 temperance. Perfect. And now Mary is good to go, aside from prudence as well. So Who else did I need to get prudence on? Bass, right. Kana's looking alright, so that's okay. I'm fine with that. 20-minute days, though, is not bad. Being able to fucking run through 3 days on Lobotomy at this point in the game in 20 minutes each day is not that bad. Definitely not doing that one. Red Shoes is evil. Nameless Fetus is acceptable, but not really needed. I don't know. That could be a good instinct work. Do I need a good instinct work? Kind of. We could go with Nameless Fetus, but I'm going to re-extract and see what we get. Oh, no. Censored. I don't want the Silent Orchestra anywhere in my facility. And I mean, censored is fine, but... Did we hit a memory repo day at 31? We must have, right? 31 was a fucking memory repository day, so... Worst case scenario, we go back. If this one is terrible. Well, it looks like, that actually looks like it is a he and not a Vav, but we'll find out. Worst case scenario, it's another Vav, we get more Vav gear. Don't really care that much. What I would like to see, though, is the Knight's gear. Nothing special on it, apparently. How about the weapon? Nothing. I'm really surprised. And it doesn't even have many requirements. I think it's just level 4. So let's find out what that new abnormality is. Huh. Well, Insight seems really well. Like a really good work to do here. Mental health of employee who conducted insight work on it was healed. Decreased by a medium chance when the result was normal, so it can't be normal, it has to be a good chance. Cliffoth counter decrees for every 10 employees dead in the facility, however, it did not recognize the death of employees disposed by execution bullets. So it's another one of these kind of things. I think it's just employees, which means it includes clerks, which is problematic. I'll have to look that one up because I need to know if it's going to fuck me later on down the line. But we'll cap out its everything right now, so I don't have to worry about it, and then we won't be spoiled by anything necessarily. So we'll figure it out the old-fashioned way. $102. what is Origin 5102? I'm going to assume since it has the thing in there, 102, that means that we haven't had anything, like, we haven't seen it yet. Because if I recall correctly, the Big and Might Be Bad Wolf actually said the Little Red Riding Hooded Mercenary once we, or vice versa, on that one once we unlock the other one. So, I don't think we have it yet. Or have ever had anything to do with it yet. Heroic Monk, so it has to be 15 or more. He has a very generous Cliff-Off counter, at least. Amida. I mean, kind of poopy armor, not gonna lie. But, I mean, I'm not really in a situation where I can complain. I mean, we can keep him for now. I'm gonna Google to see what he does, though, when his Cliff Auth reaches 0. I mean, that's really all that it needs to be. It's just the work needs to be good. So, nothing else going on especially weird with that guy. So, let's... I don't know. We're gonna retry, and I gotta go back to the beginning anyway so that I can spend points. Like I said, it's gonna be off camera, and I will tell you guys what is up in the next recording session. I'm also going to, while we are still on camera here, I'm going to Google what that guy does. Because I need to know if he is going to fuck me over in the late days, because I don't need that in my life. But he seems particularly easy to deal with, at least. Worst case scenario, if it's just an escape, he's only a VOV anyway, so we can trigger an escape and then, like, you know, completely fucking annihilate him when he walks outside of the damn chamber. And after annihilating him, we will just revert the Cliff-Off countdown. That's, like, the only thing that I can think of for the later days is when I see that getting reduced for, like, all the people there, we can just have higher level employees go in and trigger a meltdown, essentially. Oh my god, what is his code? You know what? We'll just look up Heroic Monk. Oh, he's tied to Yin and Yang, so if Yin goes through... Alright, that makes sense. Will change its appearance and breach containment. 1200 HP, average movement speed, will crawl around hallways attacking nearby employees, will perform a swipe attack that deals red damage, and then also charge forward across the area. The next target that it impacts will receive a heavy amount of 250 red damage, and then will stop. Or the day ends. So, he's a bit of a dick. Definitely a bit of a dick. Yeah, he's a bit of a pain in the ass, so he's not going to be fun when he actually escapes. I'm not overly fond about this guy, I'll be honest. I may want to restart it, but I don't feel like fucking doing all of that shit all over again with everybody. So, I guess we'll keep him for now and just see how things work in the later days, because he will 100% escape as employees start hitting, like, lower... Like, yeah, you get what I mean. As people start, like, dying in the later days, he was definitely going to escape by that point. There's more than 30 clerks. So, I guess we just deal with him accordingly. God, I fucking love this abnormality. She is gorgeous. Moonlight. What is moonlight? Where'd I get moonlight from? Oh, from you! Yes. Perfect. Alright, cool. Well, that being said, guys, we're going to cut the episode here. I will see you later on. And I got to spend some points, so take it easy. I will keep you up to date in the next episode.